Namaste. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the One Breath Global Meditation Room. How are you? I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. And if you're watching, let us know where you are. It'd be wonderful to hear. So today we are going to focus on letting go and letting the universe flow. What happens when we relinquish our need to control, to orchestrate everything in our life, and we hand it over, we hand over that control to the universe, to that divine mind, God? What can arise in your life if you were to just let go and allow your life to flow, and not willy-nilly? I'm not saying just like flounder around, but surrender to the beauty, to the power of this beautiful universe. And I see Michelle and I see Paulette. Hi, Paulette. So I can't show your emojis and images, but I can show your words. So thanks for being here, Paulette and Michelle. It's really nice to be here. So I am assuming that everything is good on Facebook. I am not using any music today because I found out, I finally realized that every time that I spoke, that's when the microphone would come live and the music, so it was cutting off and on. So until I work it all out, we're just going to be here with the silence and with the words that come up. So I'm just going to take a look over on YouTube. It should be live on YouTube. And yep, it says we're live. Awesome sauce. And so I've been listening, and I don't know if it does show the right way. So this is the book that I've been listening to. On Hay House, they have this as an audiobook. So anytime I'm in the car, I just put it on, and it's great. And Dr. David R. Hawkins, he's got so many books that he wrote, and this is really, really good. This one little part, he calls this technique letting go, and we'll cover a little bit. What he says is becoming aware of your thoughts, and we've talked about this a lot, where you become mindful, you're in the present moment, and you begin to pay attention to your thoughts. And as you pay attention, you get to filter your thoughts, the ones that are beneficial to you, that are uplifting, that are positive, that are loving. And you begin to notice the ones that aren't, the ones that are detrimental, the ones that kind of drag you down, that are negative. And we don't want to push away the thoughts we don't want, but we want to recognize them and move away from them. Because what you resist persists, right? The more that we try to push something away, the more it kind of like hangs around. So he says, basically, the technique of letting go gives you the power of choice over the tendencies of your mind. Instead of being at its effect, the mind is now under your mastery, and it opens up freedom and the capacity for free choice. So I think that's like a liberation. that as we become more mindful in our days, we can have this mastery over our thoughts. And so what it is not, we're not talking about control. We're not talking about orchestrating or conniving or striving, right? And it's not a desire, because when we have a desire, you know what he points this out, it's you admitting that you have a lack in your life, and the universe will continue to give you that desire instead of whatever it is that you truly choose to manifest in your life. And flow is like the arising, the coming up, the allowing it to bubble up, right? And the opposite of that is struggle. So we don't want that struggle. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, you got to free your mind. And what it is allowance, and it's submission, and not submission in like a controlling way. It's when you stop resisting, that kind of submission. And you have like this innocence, this childlike quality in your life where you're trusting. And it's about a relationship with the divine, building your relationship. So we're going to work on that. And this is something I'm going to share with you. I need to take a sip of my tea. That really helps me. And I don't think I've ever talked about it. And I don't know why, because I tend to do this most times when I'm listening to a meditation, a guided meditation, or even if I'm listening to an audiobook. Oh, and there's Bruno. Hi, Bruno. So nice for you to be here. This is a listening exercise that will really helped me, and I have a feeling it may really help you. So when you are listening, whatever it is, if it's learning or a conversation or a meditation, in your mind, repeat what you hear. So, for instance, if you hear, take a deep breath and relax, repeat that in your mind. And I just keep repeating whatever's in the guided meditation over and over until the next part of the meditation is spoken. So I just think you might find it really helpful that when you're, again, any meditation, any learning exercise, an audiobook, just in your mind, repeat what you are hearing, and it helps you to stay focused, to be present, and enhances learning. So with that, I will stop my yippy yapping and invite you to find a comfortable spot. You can sit or lie down. Perhaps turn the ringer off on your phone or your device, wherever you are. I let my cat out because she is quite talkative, even though it's very cold and she doesn't like it when it's cold outside. But and you want your spine to be real straight. You can sit, you can lie down, and take your glasses off, loosen your belt, get some pillows, get nice and cozy. Yes, Michelle, we can repeat to receive. So see how that works. It like I said, it's something that I do a lot, and it keeps me focused and present instead of trailing off in my own thoughts. It doesn't work 100%, but I'm going to say it works about 80%, at least for me. So close your eyes and just find your center. However that feels to you in your body. breathing in and out. Maybe you want to take some cleansing breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And allow the breath to deepen. Flowing in and flowing out. And anything going on in your environment, any sounds, sirens, horns, animals, TVs, vibrations. Don't try to push them away, but simply allow them to become a very neutral background to the present moment. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just neutral. So you allow a feeling of contentment to spread within yourself. Feeling content in your mind. Allow your body to relax more and more with every breath. Allow that relaxation to flow from the top of your head, slowly throughout the entirety of your body. Your skin, the organs and systems of your body, every cell, every molecule, every atom, every quantum particle of your being. As you breathe deeply and gently, feeling safe, comfortable, relaxed. Allowing the breath to deepen even more. If it's helpful, you can balance your breathing by counting, using a number like 4, 5, 6. Breathing in and breathing out. Through your nose if that's comfortable. Allow this relaxation to flow, to permeate all your muscles, your spine, your arms and legs, your head. Feeling a sense of warmth, excuse me, and peace. We'll do a little bit of an invocation to the meditation at the beginning, setting the tone by allowing our focus to be nowhere in particular, Just imagine the space before you, feeling the depth and breadth of all the space that goes on and on in front of your body. Allowing your imagination to just move forward. Almost like if you're watching Star Trek and they're flying through space and the stars are whizzing by, going further and further, deeper and deeper into the space before you. Taking your awareness away from your body and into the space that surrounds you. And bring your awareness to the space that's behind you, behind your body. First starting just a few inches away from your body and then moving further and further and further back. Just allowing your imagination to stretch. Allowing your awareness to expand. Reaching back behind you through imagination. As you breathe deeply and gently, now bring your awareness to the sides of your body, the right side and the left side, as if you were stretching your arms outward. How far can you stretch your mind to the sides, further and deeper? The height, the depth, the breadth. Stretching your imagination outward. As if you were floating in space. Fully present and aware. No agenda. Simply allowing yourself to be here now. Free. Shifting your focus to all different points around your body. Feeling the freedom that you have to focus wherever you like. So you feel connected to the oneness, the universe, that space, the emptiness, the void. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling safe, comfortable, free. And any thoughts that arise, simply allow them to float by. inner screen of your mind. Not grabbing on to any of them, just letting them go. Notice they'll arise. Allow them to dissipate. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting go. Letting go of any need to control or to orchestrate or to plan. Simply luxuriating in the beauty of this eternal present moment. And just trusting that the universe has your back. Your front, your sides, your up, your down. Just feel that connection. Really can't explain it with words, but you can experience it. You can sense it. The breath. The divine presence. Always here. Never wavering. We're just letting go. As if we're floating without effort, without pressures. Simply floating like a leaf in a stream. Or dandelion seeds blowing on that dandelion when it's gone to seed, and watching all of them just fly in the air without a care in the world. And they're going to land all different places. And not all of them will make it to becoming a new plant, but maybe they're in it just for the ride. Just to float without efforting, and to experience the sky or the leaf that grows on a tree. Springtime, summertime. It's on that particular branch, on that particular twig, next to very specific other leaves. And then the tree just surrenders to the season and begins to bring its energy down into its roots. And the leaves, one by one, begin to detach from the branches. And they get to float in the air, never knowing where they're going to land. I had one land on my windshield today, and it just kind of stuck. I don't know how it stuck on my windshield, but it was there. And then it moved up, and then it moved down. I wonder how many cars I'd pass that tree and that leaf all spring and all summer. And then it detached from the tree and got to float and fly in the air and land on a car. Some went to a stream, some on a roof, but they flowed freely without a care. Just surrendering to the divine. Can you surrender? What is it that you can let go of trying to control in your life? What can you just say, you know what, God? I've been trying to fix this and figure it out and do this and do that, and it's not really working out for me. So I'm just going to give it up to you. I'm not going to think about it anymore. And that is when miracles happen. Think about one thing that you can let go of, that you can surrender, relinquish. And just allow blessings in your life, the beautiful and wondrous blessings of this glorious life, when we stop trying to control. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling free, detached, content, feeling peace, sense of tranquility. Bring your awareness inward now to your heart. Now imagine your breath is flowing into and out from your heart space. Put a smile on your face. And just know that you know that you know that you know that you are loved, that you are worthy. And you are worthy because you have breath. You have life. Anything to the contrary, just let it go. Any guilt, any shame, any blame, let it go. Like a leaf blowing in the wind, or a seed. Feel that warmth, that beauty, that love that is true. That is constant. That comes by grace. There is nothing you need to do to deserve love from the divine. You are love, a spark of the divine in human form. Feel the radiance within your heart. Allow it to strengthen and to glow brightly in the center of your being. Keep that smile on your face. Allow that radiance to permeate every cell of your being as you just appreciate this moment. Grateful for each and every breath. Radiate that love out into your world, your home, your community, and let it keep going and spreading and growing out to all the world, all beings great and small, all the lands of this earth, all the waters. Aware of your worthiness, your beauty, and the power that is yours when you let go of trying, of striving, and just allow yourself to be here now. Allowing the universe to flow to you and through you. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Begin to gently move your body, your neck, your shoulders, your hips. And when you're ready, you can softly open your eyes, rub your hands together, and just look at those shimmers and sparkles that are everywhere present. Massage your face. Cup your head front to back. Massage your ears. Thank you, my friends. I send you my love, my blessings, and the intention to always be here for you should you need it. Ask. And I always feel a little spacey, this time a little bit more than usual. Let's see, what does Michelle say here? Oops, that floating feeling is soothing, safe, and comforting. Reminds me of the story, The Fall of Freddie the Leaf. Oh, I never heard that. The Fall of Freddie the Leaf. It was. I had this leaf today, and I'm like, I'm driving like 40 miles an hour, and that leaf was just like right there. And I was going to put the windshield wiper on, and I was like, no, that leaf was stuck on a tree. Maybe not stuck. That's probably the wrong word. It lived on a tree for 2 months, and I just wondered how many cars had it seen. And it was like, wait a minute. Oh, look, I landed on a car. Look, that's what it is. And it's just my mind. What does it say? Replay. Say show. And where's Bruno? Oh, you're welcome, Bruno. I'm glad you found it relaxing. Thanks for being here. And Paulette. Oh, you have a wonderful feeling. Yay. I'm glad to hear that. What is this? Freddie was on his travels. Okay. Well, sure was on his travels. It was so funny. Let's see, was it? Story written by Leo Scalia. Okay. Interesting. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, I highly recommend this book. Again, I'll show it to you. Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender by Dr. David R. Hawkins. And I also highly recommend it if it's doable for you to get that Hay House up on your phone, especially if you spend time driving a lot, because the audio you get like their entire library of audiobooks, of programs, a lot of Wayne Dyer. It's really a great bargain if you spend a lot of time. There's no ads or anything, so I really like it. But thanks, guys, for being here. And I think I covered everything. And did anybody practice the repeating of the words they heard? And if so, was it helpful or not helpful? Or did you totally forget? Like me, I probably would have totally forgotten, but and what else do I have to share? I will be going to Austin in a couple of weeks. I will probably only miss one meditation. But I'll let you know. That's going to be the second week in December. And say, oh, there's Paulette. Paulette said, oh, it did help. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I forgot what the course was. I have it somewhere. It's like one of those old courses on CDs, that I used to listen to when I worked and I drove a lot. And before you had like the smartphones and your cars all connected and stuff, I had CDs. So I had this like big volume of courses that I used to bring with me and listen all the time. I always find listening to something that interests me more helpful than listening like that. I mean, I would listen to music and the radio and stuff, but I just found that I could learn so much by doing that when I was driving. And what is this? Michelle says, we'll share the story. Very helpful. Okay, cool. Well, I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day wherever you are in the world. And know that I love you. I'm here for you. Anything. I'm always working on putting together a course, but I'm pretty much set on offering a heart math course. I haven't done one in a while, and especially this time of year, I think it'll be really, really helpful for people to have those techniques to practice and to have at the ready should the need arise, because sometimes the holidays get a little crazy. You never know. But and I want to share one story. My grandson, he's just so kind. He's 4.5. He's going to be 5 in January. And in school, his teachers told us to his mom that one of the students was feeling sad. So Reed went over to her and said, "Do you want to play?" And she's like, no, I don't want to play. I just want to sit here. So Reed sat with her, just sat down next to her and sat with her so that she wasn't alone, feeling sad. And that's a 4-year-old. It melts my heart. It totally melts my heart. He's just the sweetest, kindest little boy. I mean, he can be mischievous, but that's just a little bit of something I wanted to share with you. So again, I'm going to go here. What did Bruno say? You call me, sweet voice. Oh, thank you. I think that's kind of why I do it. Thanks, Paul. That is a sweet story, right? Who was I listening to? Someone talking about letting go. Oh, it was a Dr. Joe testimonial, and she didn't like the sound of her voice, and she was doing a meditation, and she felt like this thing, like kind of open, and like it's like this like horrible stench of air that just came out of her voice. And what she was able to do was to let go of her story that she hated her voice. And that's like one of the things, like sometimes you have like these mystical experiences when you are meditating and letting go of things. And so sometimes the letting go part, could be like, taking a splinter out, it hurts while it's coming out, but once it's out, relief, right? So sometimes the letting go part comes with some discomfort, and it's being able to sit in the discomfort, knowing that change is on the other side of the discomfort, right? When you just allow the divine to flow to you and through you and allow the miracles to happen. And one more thing was Michelle say, working on letting go of holiday stress. Yeah. Tips, techniques, the kindness of your grandson. I know, holding space. Nobody taught him to hold space. That's just innate. It's our nature. And I think, I don't know, it just seems like a very ancient practice, right? Where if someone had something going on, you just would sit. It's a very indigenous practice to just sit with someone and to be with them, to be present with them, and to your hearts come into coherence and entrain, and maybe you can share. Maybe your energy is uplifted and you can maintain that uplifted energy enough so that you have extra to share. So with that, from my heart to yours, namaste. See you soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.